Is this thing on?
Hello everybody and welcome back to another Infinity Evolved with TechnoJock, and if you look over my shoulder you'll see our cool flux energy core thing machine working. You can see the draconium going through the fluid conduit into that tank and then over the casting basin to make the energy core itself. The other one was working just a second ago as well, but we missed that unfortunately, but I thought I would show you that in action. Well then, with our shiny new ability to make the draconic flux capacitors, and those now being made, we can make our second dimension builder. How good's that? So let's take it downstairs and try and avoid saying so again. We'll put it next to that. That'll get power nicely. Oh, there's some of those blitz things downstairs that are making a funny noise. Right, we want, the electricity one's fine in there. This is the one that we're wanting. This is our solar dimension that we're going to be making with all the stuff in there. And I want to take this with me as well. It's got some bits and bobs that we will be needing shortly. Let's put this in here. It's 40,000. That's perfectly okay being powered on one side because it's 50,000 per tick that it takes per side. And I just want to double check as well our situation with solar panels out here. We will sleep before we go. Now we've got on us. Those make 32,000 RF per tick. That's perfectly okay. They will power this side fine. We've got, that one makes 32,000 plus 3 of those. Have we got 3? 3 or 2? I can't quite see because the thing. Yep, we've got 3 of those. So that will be perfectly good to be able to power it from the other side as well when we get to that point. Let's sleep here so we're fully powered. And we shall hop on over to our other dimension. Let's dial it up and let's go to Mars. I'm going to dial once. We've got our thingy bob on us, so should things go awry, we'll be okay. And welcome to Mars. I do like this world. I like this world a lot. Yeah. Orange stained clay is our world. We've got the red sky, we do have clouds, it's got mistiness there, and we've got what I suppose is the overworld there. Right, let's get cracking then. So we're wanting to make this thing, I think, inside a chunk border. So let's get this out and go, that's a chunk border, that's a chunk border, that's a chunk border, that's a chunk border. Fine. Now, we do have the thing in the chest that I took over. Let's pop it down. Oh, and I want to load this area as well, don't I? I want to go that one. There we go, chunk loaded. Got one of those dimlit buildings with some Martians living there. Crazy notion. Okay, we can set up our solar panels in just a moment, but in this chest we have the stuff to make a draconic energy core, or energy storage system. We've got the energy core, and we've got the energy pylons. We'll need 2 bits of glass, and we will need these in a little bit as well. Right, we want to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Actually, shall we do it right smack in the middle of 4? let's do smack in the middle of 4. Let's do like that. That's much better. Now we'll center it here. So we'll go up 1 from the level of ground. So we'll have the energy core there. Then we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And we'll have the first of the particle generators there. Yeah? Then we can go and take that out from underneath there for a start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Particle generator. There. Yep. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And a particle generator. And then the same here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We'll need something to put the particle generator on, so we'll just steal that one from there just now, and we'll worry about the aesthetics of it in just a moment. Now, shift, yes, that works, perfect. Shift right click on it with an empty hand makes the magic happen. Now, I have got a tesseract on me, which will be the power that goes back to base. Now I want to kind of come out from here and go down. I might have a ring around here. I'm going to worry about the aesthetics of it a little bit later, but what I will have is like that. I'm going to hollow out a little bit round here. How much is that coming out from here? 1, 2, 3, 4 out. 1, 2, 3, and 4 out. Oh, we're getting a little bit of block lag here. Server probably could do with a little bit of a reboot. I like having the jetpack here because it makes it look like it is low gravity. I do wish that was a thing with RFTools. I think that variable gravity in RFTools would be extremely good. You could have high gravity effects and low gravity effects and make convincing other planets, kind of like Galacticraft. I think that would be well worth a look into. I might make that as a wee suggestion on the RFTools Reddit page, and the mod author McGT, I think it is. I think he reads those fairly regularly, and it would be, I think, a valuable addition, I think. Right, I think that looks pretty cool there. I'm going to put the actual tesseract there. Now it's going to be Technojock power in. I'm going to completely ignore redstone signal, and it's going to be redstone send only, like that. Now we'll put one of these energy pylons there, and we'll put one piece of glass there. Excellent. Now that should be oh, that's too close, isn't it? Is that too close? Have I put it too close? Yeah, I've put that too close. Oh, okay. Things to note. I hope I've got some more glass with me. Probably. Okay, so we need to put... So, keep saying it. Something wrong with me, I'm telling you. Alright, let's clear this out a little bit more, and then we'll have that there, that there, yep, yep, and yep. That should be fine. Yep, that's working. We'll do that, like that. That should be okay. Mind you, I do need to make this so it will We can move it later. We can move it later. And we'll put something, and I will put this one up much higher, because when we start building, it's going to be much more difficult. And that is on the level of that, so we need to put this 10 up. Okay, 2, that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 up, and it will be here. So let's see, do I have that glass, extra glass in here? Yes, I do. That's a good job. And we'll do, we will have, we will come up here and we will put this on top. Perfect. Yeah, working. Let's go and take this out. Ooh. Oh, for God's sake. Just, there we go. Yeah, this block lag's getting a little bit ropey, isn't it? Come on. As soon as I reload this area, that is going to be another block there that I still need to dig up. Right, we'll just even this up a little bit. Right, and now we need to start building out our solar farm on top of this. Come on, hover mode please. Thank you. Right, I think, yeah, is that feeding in? Maybe I've got to make this output. That does not appear to be doing anything. Hold on, hold on. Video settings, particles please. That's going the wrong way. There we go. That's what we needed to see. Energy pouring in, and you can see the energy pouring out into the Tesseract as well. Brilliant. So that's good. Now, we've got no energy left in it. There we go. It's drained that completely. Let's start building this up. Like this. We'll just make a little star shape to begin with. And like that, and like that. That's what I was wanting it to look like, yeah, the energy pouring in from the top in a cascade. Brilliant. And now that on the top. We'll change these round, and then... Okay, that shouldn't have any energy in it, because it will be all going into the Draconic Energy Core. And then this, hopefully, will start getting a net input gain. Yeah, it's going up. It's up at nearly 9 million. It does have a fair bit pouring back into it, but that's fine. And now we can start moving the other stuff over into this. I'm quite pleased with how that's starting to look. Right, and we can fill in these holes. Like this, like this. All the way around. We're good. Yeah. and that's up over 10 million now, and that should be feeding back to base, and we should have no power problems going forward. Obviously we're still going to need to have an awful lot of solar panels, but we've got a plan for that, which I shall show you now. Yeah, one of the things, when we go to autocraft these solar panels, the things that they need to craft the most are the basic items that we use. The photovoltaic cells, and then the photovoltaic cells themselves take these glass panes. So what I've done is, in behind here, there is an export bus set up, much like the one over here. So we'll go over it and demonstrate. We've got an export bus set up like this, with a crafting card and then the rest of its acceleration cards to make it go as fast as possible. In this one we've got fertilizer, because this is for the redstone farm. I keep this topped up in this cache and then take it downstairs and swap them over when the other one's empty. But over there we've obviously got glass panes and photovoltaic cells. And this bit over here, the crafting behavior is set to use stocked items. There's two options. There's use stocked items or craft items while exporting, but then we want it set to do not use stocked items, only craft items whilst exporting. It doesn't matter on this one, but it certainly does matter on the ones over here, because they are also set up to be available on the storage bus. So we don't want this thing exporting from this storage, because it would just be sucking out through there and then coming back in through here. So that export bus just crafts items to stuff into here until such times as it can't craft anymore. Which means, because it's got thousands and thousands and thousands of those now, when I come over here and do a solar panel and go, let's see, we've already got two of these advanced ones sitting waiting for us. If I go and craft that, please, I don't have any steel at the moment, but you'll notice it's not having to craft any photovoltaic cells because they're all available for it. How handy is that? Now obviously we need to sort out the steel thing, but because we've now got our world set up to be able to have all the power we require, I'm going to take this ceiling down. What's the time of day like? I think it's night time, isn't it? Yes, it is. Let's sleep again. And we'll take this ceiling down and we'll take all the solar panel stuff off of it. Now one of the things I will have to watch is this is our main power line, and that's sending energy on the main power line. Okay, so I'll need to take this, which is our Martian power frequency, and put it here. I'll also go and say, can I get that? There we go. This one's at input for the moment. It's not going to be there for very long. If I put that there, then that's power in, that's power out, that's that. Perfect, right, that should work. Let's go and dismantle our roof. Sounds like a plan. Thank you. I'll dismantle the roof and I'll take it over to Mars, and yeah, we'll see what we've got then. Well, that's me got a cabriolet base for the moment. I've taken all of the stuff down, got loads and loads of these capacitors in here, and I'm going to put the solar panels into there and cart them back. Had a little bit of power issues taking that down like that, because so much of our base was just powered off this one line, and these redstone flux ducts are good, but they're not that good, and they're certainly not good enough to have been able to be pulling all that energy down and supplying our dimension builder, which was effectively what was happening, although it was connected through tesseracts. This thing is now powered the tab It's fluctuating a little bit, but it's okay. If we head on over to our new power dimension, to Mars, let's go. I'll get a proper teleportation set up soon. There we go. One of the things I really should do is soul bind this thing. And that way, if I do have some sort of ridiculousness happen, and that's almost as if that wasn't... This is chunk loaded, but that was almost like that wasn't pouring through. Maybe it was just the particles. But we'll have to watch that. Yeah, this is full up, so why wasn't that putting the energy in? It's up to 45 million though. It is pouring out the energy as well, and here's these blocks that were left behind that I knew were going to be here. It's perfectly okay, we can deal with that. Now, did I pick up that? I did. It's in my bag. Let's grab this. Let's go down here. Dump that down. And we want to get these out and do this as quickly as possible to get as much energy available over here as is possible. Now, that's a capacitor bank. Oh no, we don't want these normal capacitor banks. Do we only have these normal capacitor banks? Oh, I'd forgotten that these are normal ones. We want these to be vibrant capacitor banks. That's going to take a bit of crafting though. Okay, well, we'll set these, and the problem with that is, if I do that, take this one off, what's the in-out in this? 10,000, that's nowhere near enough, because even the advanced ones, oh no, they're 4,000. They're 32,000 though. Well, let's take the advanced ones off of here. Yeah, we'll take the advanced ones off of here. No, we've only got one ultimate here. So let's put the other ultimate on there. 125,000, that's perfectly good. That's getting lots of energy in. So I get more energy in than out. So this thing could transfer more than that. Maybe it's because outputs. Yeah. I thought this thing could output as much as you could stick into it. I need to do some reading into that because I want it to be doing an awful lot better than that. Maybe I need more of these things. Energy pylons. Okay, I'm going to have to look into that and probably do something about these capacitor banks as well. But I think that takes us up to a relatively good wrapping up point. Yeah, I'm quite happy with this setup. It's looking good. I'm going to pretty it up. I'm going to stick a new roof on my house, and then we shall see what we can do with all of this lovely power next episode. Certainly want to get that steel dimension up and running again and get a full Bedrockian drum and replenish our steel supply so we can get more solar panels, and then it's on to the next thing. I think we're going to be back to some more magic. Oh yeah. But until the next time, have a funs. Like if you liked the video, subscribe if you'd like to see some more of the videos. Feel free to leave a comment, any feedback, any suggestions, always welcome. Check out the other seasoned gamers, there's some cool things going on, and I shall see you the next time. Bye bye, and have a funs.